Hello YouTube. Obviously you can see my car is a little different. I have modified mainly the body because of like the bashing, and if you saw the jumping video of me epically failing with no cutscenes, it was literally just a bunch. We saved all the videos that we took. I maybe landed it a couple times, but that was about it. But anyways, to the real subject of the matter, I want to show you what I've done to my body, because you guys saw previously that, like right here, the camera focuses, there's big holes obviously where the body mounts were, so I was eventually going to have to do something about that. So that's why I started using these body spacers, but honestly they don't work when you have big holes like that. So, going back to this, I want to show you what I've done to fix the problem, or problems. So first, I had to cut the rear fenders off. I just used plain scissors so that, let's take a better look at those. But I just cut them because you can see you can see the rough edges. That was from it already falling off the body, and it was dragging on the wheel like that, and it was barely connected. So I cut both those off to keep that. And then basically what I had after that was a truck like this. And then it was starting to annoy me that this thing was flapping back and forth like this, and it started to crack, and and whenever I would do reverse, it would basically parachute up like this. And so I got kind of annoyed with that, so I thought about different ways of cutting it, and I ended up just cutting the entire thing off. And so then that left me with just this half of the body, and this part, the front, would always lip over the bumper, because as you would have seen if you watched our other video, there's a crack in my bumper, so it kind of tends to get more squished up against the body. So I cut off the front, and that saved me from having that issue now. And of course, everywhere I've cut, I've sanded. And then to fix it all together, to keep it, because since with just having the front two pins, this body jiggles a lot, but if you can see when I push on it, it doesn't jiggle. It moves entirely with the entire car, as it would if you had the four body clips. So it's kind of hard to see because I blended these in pretty good, because I took black screws. But you know, like the little carrying handle / body spacers for that go off the side of the chassis. I don't know if you can see that, it's kind of dark in here. But those, basically I just drilled a small piloting hole straight through the body and straight through the handles, is what I guess I'm gonna call them, because I don't know their actual name. And I put it where I wanted it, where it was the black, so that I could blend in the screw without seeing it very much. And I did that basically on both sides in the same spot. So now my truck is, my body is sturdy, and if I land on it, nothing really happens. And whenever I need to take off my body, I can easily take those out. But because I don't even have the back on, I can access my battery tray pretty easy, and turning on my car and all that stuff. But if I ever need to do any technical work, like mechanical wise, I can just take it off easily. It's just screwed in there, no super glue, nothing. I just straight on screwed them in there. So eventually I am of course going to get a new body, because this one's destroyed. If you see right here, I took off the body mounts that were right there, because they kept getting bent from the body not even being on there. It just kept getting hit whenever I landed. And so yeah, that's basically all I've done, other than I've had to repair it a couple times from, of course, bashing. And a lot of this bashing wasn't even just the jumps, it was a lot of also in my backyard track that we've been working on. It's not completely done, so once it's done, I'll have that video up. And the main reason why I really wanted this thing sturdy, this body on here, is not only it would make a loud noise every time I landed, thinking that I'm bottoming out, and I was adjusting my shocks and it just kept happening, and I realized that it was the body slamming against the chassis because it wasn't sturdy. So also the other reason why I need it sturdy is, if you can see, there's a hole right there in the body, and there's also one down right there on the front and the top, and that's for my FPV cameras that I've got. I have 3 of them, so I was gonna put, for like a cool featured video, I was gonna have one on the back, one on top, and one in the front, but that didn't work out so well, especially when that had to be cut off. So I am hopefully going to be starting using my FPV camera soon on my Slash and Trevor's Rustler once we fix it again. If you guys didn't know, we're not finished really editing the video of jumping the Slash, like, as I'm speaking, but by the time you guys watch this, I'll probably already be done editing that, and it's already posted, and you guys will see it like I've been talking. So hopefully I'll get those FPV cameras on there so I can show mine and Trevor's Rustler, because in the jumping video, Trevor's car was in the beginning, and whenever we went to jump it, he kind of ran into my car, and when my car was going full speed, and he just has the regular Rustler, and so obviously when one car is going faster than the other, the one that's going faster usually does not get as much damage as that. Mine didn't get any damage at all to the front end, and Trevor's was, he broke a couple one of the caster blocks, and then bent one of the shocks, and I fixed the bent shock because I have had many encounters with bent shocks on this truck already, and I've only had it a couple months. And so now we're just waiting for his part to come in. It's been about a couple weeks now, and apparently we got it shipped to us instead of going to the hobby shop, so that we could hopefully get it done faster without having to spend any time going anywhere. And that kind of bit us in the butt because it got lost in shipping, and now we're waiting longer for them to find it. So hopefully the FPV camera videos will be up soon. I just gotta work out how I'm gonna mount the batteries for the cameras and how I'm going to record, because the cameras I have they just go straight onto a monitor, and so my thought is to get a capture card, like for gaming and stuff, and just put it straight on, connected through the cameras into the monitor, so I can see what's obviously happening, so I can make sure it's quality videos. But that cost me another $30 for the one that I'm probably going to get, and so it's all just a lot of money that I gotta spend to get this ready, but don't worry, I'll get it. Thanks for watching. This was my upgrades to my body, my Traxxas Slash 4x4.